go for it.
Okay, we're rolling.
We're rolling? Good. Start of another day. Okay, we got a battery stuck in the hole. We found out that this dash has some sockets that are not wired correctly. These are single wire sockets, and for high beam indicator that's fine, and for generator light that's fine, but for brake switch, not brake switch,
Oil.
for oil pressure switch and
Neutral.
the neutral switch, you need a double wire. Am I still half asleep?
Yeah.
Good. So here's some sockets here. So these are not the original sockets in this plate, even though they look original. But the original ones are all swedged in there, they don't come out. These ones here come out. So this is our oil pressure. Right now it's wired right over here to the switch over on this other side over here. So as soon as you turn the ignition switch on, pull that back some. There you go. As soon as you turn the switch on, your light comes on and stays on, so it doesn't do anything. So the wiring is not the best. So go ahead and put these two dual wire sockets in here, and then we can wire these up. We also got to figure out where the hell all these wires go to. The switch over here, we have that. They got too big of terminals on here. These wires are still loose right here, which are probably your hot wires, so they're loose. So when you put these big terminals on these early switches, all they do is they rub up here and they can short. This one here is almost touching this lid, which would short it. So you open yourself up for a lot of electrical issues here, burn up wires and who knows what else. So first thing I do is cut all these wire leads off after we figure out where they go to and put the correct size terminals on it. These are usually number 6 terminals, and these are probably 3/16, which are number 10 terminals, so they're all wrong. And so anyway, I'm going to check while the switch works and get this wired correctly here. Did you have a key for the switch or not?
Nope.
So I need to tie this up vehicle?
Yeah.
Good.
And that's
It's an original switch, so you can sell on eBay for $100.
Can you?
Yeah. And you spend $25 to buy a switch with a key.
I think I can get a key made for it.
Yeah, you can. Okay, I need to get a smaller screwdriver. There's my bucket of crap right here. So first thing we do is take all these stupid wires off of here. See how tight that was?
Yeah.
Pretty tight. Oh yeah, you don't think that might be the wrong screw, do you? Okay, the screw almost goes through the eyelet, see?
Are those wrong screws?
See how it almost goes all the way through? It's about the same size.
Yeah.
No washer. That would have helped. So you know to go to the automotive store and get some more terminals, what you should have did, but oh well. Hey,
Yeah, we should have known that to pick them up.
where'd all these go?
I have no idea.
Me either. I know they're not going to. They're not going back on that switch like this. You know where this wire goes?
Right to here.
Yep. Hold on. I don't know if you can get that out of there. You've got 3 wires jammed in a 2-wire hole. Let's see how good that terminal is. He crimped it good. Didn't come off. That's good. Now you got another second backup for the other one. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these things out of here so I can work on them. Okay. All right. And this one goes over to your generator. Where's your generator going to?
Generator's down here. All the wires are down here.
Yeah, I don't think he was using this for a generator bulb. Because see, that goes into this harness, which goes that direction. Someplace.
God, he just fucked up all his wires. Screwed up all his
You're not
wires.
swearing again, are you?
Sorry about that.
What's this go to? That looks like a speedo light.
That's a speedo light.
And this one here goes up to your headlight area.
Headlight, yeah.
So you got that massive headlight wire here.
Yeah.
Sure that'll never overload. What kind of headlight you got in this thing?
The stock bulb one.
Oh, look at that big wire he's using on everything.
Yeah.
That's some huge wire there, Dan. Okay. Now we get to start over. Okay, what are you using this breaker for under here?
Just in case something shorts out.
So this is the hot wire coming up from the down here.
Yep.
So would you put a 30 on there or a 20?
I don't know.
20.
20.
Okay, so that is your power source to there. And so right now we have our battery disconnected back here. Okay. So I have to worry about shorting anything out. So I can go ahead and use my ohm meter. Make sure that's connected. Okay, so this is our hot wire. So we got that done. Okay, this here goes down to that area.
To the horn.
Also, the horn has these massive big wires on it.
Yeah.
Do you ever use a horn?
Yeah, I use them.
Oh, you do?
I use a
They
horn.
like them up in LA.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so which one of those is the horn wire? Where your horn switch at? One of the buttons over there.
Right
somewhere?
there. It works. The horn works. The headlight works too.
I'm going to guess this is a horn. So it must be on the ground side. Push that button over there. There you go. Okay, this is our horn. This nice big wire here is our horn wire. This is probably a headlight wire.
That's the headlight wire.
Way too small. That's our dash light, that's fine. Okay, green wire. I'm guessing you got two green wires.
That another green one there?
Well, it has to be because this green wire does not go into that harness.
Right.
So it must be going up that direction. I'm going to guess that's probably a headlight, but I'm not sure. Let me switch. You only got two switches, right?
Yeah.
The ways to go in the back.
You try to do it off the diagram.
This must be the tail light wire. This might be our oil pressure switch. Nope. Not the brake switch either. That's unknown. You know what that is? Two different harnesses here. I got this all mixed up. Go through the headlight. See, headlight's grounded.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure that's our headlight. Put power to it, we'll know. Okay, so what the hell's he got going? Not sure what he's got going. Green wire. Yeah, who knows what the hell this guy did. Beep, beep, beep. Coil. Alright, gotta pull the coil off since it's underneath it. Typical aftermarket coil, see how it rattles?
Yep.
Need to put it in the press and crunch it. Tighten those rivets so it'll make the coil work better too. Right now it's got a really bad ground on it.
Okay.
Because it's loose. And that wasn't very tight.
Right now, tighten it all the way.
Let's see here. A washer on that one. So you copied some kind of a book, huh?
Yeah, copied it out of a book. I told him it might not work, and I'm not running a 3-brush generator. I'm running a 2-brush generator. He goes, oh no, it'll work, man, it'll work.
I went to the floor. Alright. Okay, we're going to go ahead and crunch this coil down so it won't rattle. So basically got this goes against that. I got my little riveting tool I made. Just go in there like that and crunch it. Might have been a little mark on the coil maybe, but I know I don't care. You probably don't care either. I need something to go underneath here.
Want to hold it?
Oh, I need something the size of a finger. Those. Those are too big to go in there. Come on. There we go. They could bring it down. There. Hey, that fits now. Alright, I'm gonna go crunch. Did it go crunch?
Yeah.
Ooh, it doesn't rattle anymore. Amazing.
You've done this before.
Yeah, every time you get one of these stupid ass aftermarket coils that are made wrong. You'd think they'd figure it out eventually that maybe they should rivet things up until they're tight.
Where do you think it was made at? Taiwan?
China.
China special.
This one's not even working here. Why is it rolling off like that? Okay, one tight bracket. Next part. Okay, get back where we left off. We need wiring. In the front of the bike. like how that's rubbing on in almost.
Yeah, I know it.
It hardly make any noise. All kinds of wires over here.
Got a pinched wire even.
Ooh,
Pinch that puppy. That's a short.
pay extra for that.
That's a short is what that
I can
is.
see the material under there too.
Can you?
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't quite get that one out of the way.
Is it gonna work? You gotta put a piece of tape on it.
Oh, it needs to have something done to it. For now, I'm going to ignore it. Okay, here's our red wire again. Okay, these two are going to our ignition. Now we got a couple wires laying over here in this harness. So I'm thinking this brown wire and that brown wire will match that. Look at that. Okay.
What does a brown wire do?
That goes to your coil.
Oh,
It should be the power to your coil, which is to the side mark positive. So we did have that wire correctly. So
maybe got a positive on there, huh? What a shocker, huh?
Yeah, I know. And this big thick wire that needs to be the size of nothing has got a huge wire and it goes to your points, I'm assuming. And you get these little dinky wires you can barely see. Not sure where they go to. These here go down to your brake switch.
There's that green wire.
That is a green wire, but it's not the one we're looking at.
Oh.
I'll harness that here. So we got green in and no green out. What else do we got going on here? What color is this one? I don't know. It's big, whatever it is. What was this one going to? That was another hot wire, wasn't it?
I don't know where that one goes to.
What did they do? Forget to shrink the shrink tubing?
Looks like it. Looks like he didn't get it all.
It's probably this black wire. Nope. That's the problem. You can't see what color everything is.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that.
It's got some kind of connection in here. We spliced a bunch of shit together. So that's unknown. What's under there?
Cut it.
Geez, well, that spike I worked on to rewire it. It only took 5 days. How much time I got?
Got half hour.
Half hour. Oh. I don't know if I do it in a half hour, Dan. What's this one going to here? Oh, that's where your two. Now, why would he do that?
What are they?
It's your battery wire.
The battery wire?
Instead of going from here to the switch, like it should to, it goes in here and then from here up to there. That's stupid.
I have no idea.
It's just wasting the damn terminal down there. That's stupid. That's where your coil's supposed to go to. Instead, you got the coil going direct. Alright. Now where all this crap's going to. Without knowing what he did in here, who knows? All this stupid ass stuff. There's a green wire. What else is in there? Splice.
Spliced. Which one's spliced? The green one?
No. There's obviously two things up in there. Got a blue wire. Why would you splice a blue wire when it goes straight to another blue wire? That's stupid. Red. something not cutting. Oh, we got more wires. Triple layer. Well, there's your problem with the connections.
Didn't even connect. God.
I'm thinking
Can't
that might
believe
not
it.
have been working. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and...
I'm surprised this thing even started up.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this piece off because it's not doing anything. You filming me or you filming the gas tank again?
Go on, you. Go in your hands.
Oh, okay. That's usually a good call.
Go in your hands. Hands of gold.
Come on, do anything. I get sharp next time. Hey, look at that thing. All right, 1 wire in and 3 out. You know what that means, don't you?
Jeez, he spliced the shit out of it, huh?
That means we're gonna cut some
God,
more.
I can't believe that.
That means we're gonna cut some more wiring off. Ooh, another hidden splice. Nothing to it though. Just ended.
Nothing going to it. That's probably where that blue wire went.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Well, I just fixed that one. It's all fell off. All right. I'm not sure why you get all this fancy shit on here. The number 10 terminal going to a piece of shit green wire. Anyway, go ahead and cut this piece off too while we're at it, man. You probably got $20 in shrink tubing on this bike.
I believe it. He said buy some shrink wrap, so I bought some shrink wrap, and he fucking shrink wrapped everything. I said, aren't you gonna leave the ends loose so you know what color they are? Oh, you don't need to know that. You don't need to know that. I got it all wired up right, man. We just wire it up and we'll get it all going.
That's right. We'll be in this thing for years, right?
Yeah.
Alright, once you cut that off, I gotta cut this off. Let me wash this. This is gonna be our ground. Okay, what do we got here that's hot? We don't even know what's hot anymore, do we? Okay, where's our hot wire at? That's this one here. Okay. Don't let that touch ground and we'll be okay. Okay, we just checked all the wires. This here goes to our generator. And this pinched wire is what went down to our relay down there.
So,
that one underneath over there.
so it fried it.
And that's what burned it up.
That's what burned it up.
Because
It was shorted.
Because they had a dead short right here against it.
Burned the fucking relay
So
up.
that killed that probably, but we still don't know if it works yet. Okay, so we got that figured out. This here, we don't know what the fuck it does. We don't care. Now this here seems to be all his brake light and tail light shit. And that's the reason he has nothing working back there is because there's no power to this stuff.
Okay.
It's just connected, but it's not.
There's no power
there's no
line
power.
to it.
So
You gotta make a power line to it.
So we're going to go ahead and connect this stuff up here with a jumper. Here, hold that one. So right now I'm going to go ahead and connect up our battery here. Make sure there's no short in there, so that's good. This is going to be our hot wire here. Right down to something right there. Okay, now let's go ahead and power something up and see what happens. Nothing.
There it goes.
Okay, there is
Running or brake?
pretty damn bright.
That's brake light.
Yeah,
That's pretty bright.
that's brake.
Is that brake?
See my hand?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Tail, brake.
Brake, yep.
So black is tail light, and this is whatever color this lower
Whatever,
is.
red.
I can't tell. No, I don't think that's connected to the red.
Yeah, it's red.
The loop's out the bottom of that terminal?
Yep.
Okay, then that's red. So that means this one here is probably our brake switch. And we don't know what that one does. And stand on the brake. Nope, put on the other terminal. That blue wire.
The blue one? There it is.
There's our brake switch.
There's your brake light.
So you're not looking at the light. If you're looking at the light, you're not seeing the light. So our new brake switch is working. At least that was something we did good yesterday.
Yep.
Okay, so let's get rid of the power so we don't short anything. Okay, so this is the one that goes to our switch.
Yep.
And this one here was the tail light, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the tail light.
So the green wire, we don't know what the green wire does. So we gotta figure out where the green wire goes. Okay, let's disconnect our ground so the bike is dead again. So we need to get some power to these things down here, which means you gotta run some wires down to them. This mess here needs to be redone. This wire needs to go from here to the ignition and bypass this. That's stupid. So that frees up a terminal for a hot wire to be connected to power something. So we could probably keep this wire here connected down here. Just redo it up on the other end. So I'm just going to put a new wire from the battery to this up to the ignition switch direct like it should be. See the light, your hand has to go up to here. Okay. Now, so the one we don't know right now is this green wire. You got what? You got a red or a green? Oh, that's going to be your idiot light wire.
The idiot light wire?
Touch this to the green on there, should buzz. There you go. That's your oil pressure switch.
Okay.
Okay, so now none of that stuff has power to it. So this is oil, that's brake light, that's tail light, and this is our direct hookup to our brake light. So these three here we need to get wires connected to from up front. Then they will work. But until you do something from up front to these, they don't work. And then this is our point wire for our coil, and then this brown wire here was our coil, other coil wire that had power coming down from above.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to eliminate that. I'm going to hook that right directly to here. So when you turn the ignition on, this will be a 12 volt power source.
Okay.
And we can go ahead and put a jumper wire from here down to our brake light switch, which will power it. And then we need to wire, this is what, the oil pressure and the tail light. Those will be two new wires coming down from up top. So we have to run a couple new wires from here to there. And then this one here is going to get fixed here. So probably wind up just clipping it right here, putting a tie in here, or a splice, and then run a new wire from here to where we're going to. I don't know why he's making circles all over the place, but oh well. Alright, so we get to rewire most of the bike.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay, we figure out where all these colors were at. Got to cut the shrink through this so I can see the color of the wire. Figure where the wires were on the other side over there. So I'm going to start rewiring now. So these are our wires I had on here. Our circuit breaker. Basically, I had the hot wire coming from the battery into our circuit breaker and then out of here to the switch. So that's how they were wiring this before.
So we don't need to do it that way?
We can still do it that way, but I got this wire here is now going to power the panel down there instead of powering up the bike. So I'm going to reverse this here a little bit.
What brake cleaner?
Right there.
Up here? Thank you, sir.
I'm going to run a new hot wire from the battery directly to the switch, or up to the breaker here, I guess. Now you notice how that's not quite the right size terminal.
Yeah.
Like everything else on this bike, you didn't use the right size on anything. My problem is is I don't think I can reuse that wire. No. I'm just gonna make new wiring up. It's easier, quicker. Stuff's all wrong anyway. Waste of time trying to save this stuff. Okay, copper is usually your input wire, and silver is your output. So we're going to wire from here to the battery, and then from here up to our ignition switch post, which is up here. So this will power up the whole bike, this 120 amp breaker. And then we'll start wiring all this other crap. I still don't know exactly where all this goes yet, those pieces. So right now I'm going to get to pull all this out, and I'll get some new wiring, and we'll come back and show you where we're at.
Okay, what are you doing?
See, we're wiring up the generator here and the regulator. Somewhere back here I can't see, there's two wires I'm hooking up. I'm sure the other one disappeared too.
It's right there.
There it is. Screw up. Catapulted. This was all wired completely wrong. Hard to believe. Might be in there straight. I think it's going. Yep. Okay, this one here we're going to run through here. Try to bend it down out of the way and keep it away from exhaust. Be a good place not to be against. Alright, those are in there.
Put some torque on that, didn't you?
Trying to. It's hard to do anything when you got your fingers all buried.
Yeah.
Okay, and we got this blue one right here. And I'm just using the same harness because it's got a couple wires already semi-good.
Yeah. Why run a new one when those will work?
We eliminated this extra wire that they had in the harness though. I cut it from both ends, not to worry about it now. Boy, it's a little tight. There, put a little extra on it. Okay. Wrap this wire around the frame a little bit. There. Zip tie it in.
Dikes right here.
There we go. Almost got it. Okay, so that keeps it off the exhaust system.
Yeah. This one thing right here just keeps on getting bent.
Yeah, well,
Gotta stick it straight up.
we'll still be lucky if it even works.
I know, I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll find out.
Yeah, we're attempting to.
Yeah.
Okay, basically the way this is wired is this terminal over here is our armature terminal,
Okay.
the number 1 post.
Okay.
The number 2 post, which is this high one up on, the high up one.
Okay. That's the one they told you to put the white wire on, right?
No, that's just the wire I used because it was available.
Okay.
And this is our field terminal. So it goes
Okay.
over the field terminal over the generator.
Okay.
And then the lower terminal here is our number 3 terminal. That is the battery terminal. It goes to the battery.
Okay.
Or it goes up to the ignition switch on the hot side.
And don't we have one for a dummy light or something?
And let's get into it.
Oh.
And then over here on the armature terminal is also where you hook the idiot light wire to.
Okay, you already got that hooked up.
That goes up to your light. And that's how the factory harness does it.
Okay.
On a 2-brush generator, not a 3-brush.
On a 2-brush. That's
Right.
how they're hooking this up too.
And I get all these wires tucked away so don't rub it on anything. This is all opened over here now so you can get to it.
Yep.
And then the cover goes on here and it clears all the wiring I just put on one
I
short.
think there's a one side's cut deeper than the other side.
Yeah, I hit it on correctly.
Okay.
But you have to make sure this clears all these wires I put in here.
Right.
And this one here, this white wire went underneath the relay,
Perfect.
so it wasn't hanging out in the front by the exhaust pipe here.
Perfect.
So we got a full finger against everything here. This is all wide open through here now.
Yep.
And all you do is go over the generator over there and tighten those down.
Okay.
So the lower one is our armature terminal. I also put little lock washers under each nut so that the nuts will stay tight, hopefully. So basically I'm rewiring the bike and trying to reuse,
Whatever you can.
yeah, whatever I can out of the original wiring, because it's already made. So it's kind of a hassle. It might save me some time or it might not. It'll save you some money, you have to buy more wire, but
Yeah.
time-wise, it's probably about neutral. It's the same. If I had a wrench over here, it'd be better, but oh well. Damn thing. It's like this stupid nut. If I went over and grabbed a real wrench, it'd be quicker. This might be in my bucket. I doubt it.
Is there one in here?
I doubt it. It's over the 8.
Oh, to get you one?
Yeah. Time I get it, I'll be done anyway. It's almost tight now anyway.
So you hook that up like it's supposed to be for a 2-brush generator
Right.
instead of 3-brush. Means it's a 2-brush generator with a a dummy regulator relay or look-alike relay, not dummy.
It's a look-alike. It does function.
Yeah, it does. It's supposed
Well,
to function.
Yours might not.
Yeah.
At one time that would function.
Yeah.
Okay, that's now tight. So these are all tucked up. They're not rubbing on anything.
Yeah.
Tied up in there. So generator part is wired. Now, those 2 wires come out on from this side over here. This is our hot wire that goes to the battery, which I can either wire directly to the battery, which just happens to be right here, so we might do that.
Can you pull that up over that?
Actually, hold on, I think I changed the, let me look at that again. I think I reversed those. Red is our idiot light wire,
Okay.
so I changed it. So red is idiot light and blue is the battery wire now. I reversed how I was going to do it. So this blue wire here has to go up to your battery, or it goes up to your circuit breaker up here.
Do you want a piece of blue wire for that?
Yes. This one here is our red wire. I'll get it in myself. This one here goes to our idiot light, which is this light right here.
Right.
So you have to go like this. That's our idiot light right there.
Okay.
So that's what these are going to go to. So I know this is all generator, and this is our distributor for our coil. So that part's done. These here all check out. This is for our tail light and brake light. So I got this all figured out here. All I gotta do is run power to it. I got rid of all the other wires that are up here, they're gone. So now I gotta do is run some wires from the dash down to here and get this stuff all connected. So let me go ahead and drop a little schematic and then I'll keep going on that. And we got our blue wire, which is our 12 volt to our battery. You recording this?
Yeah. Want me to?
Yeah, I don't care. See how many wires we need here. So we got a blue wire, which is our plus 12 volt to battery. We got a red wire, that's our light. That's this one down here. We're going to need a 12 volt coil wire, which is easily a white wire. We're going to need a light for a tail light wire. I don't know what color that'll be yet. We need a neutral wire. We don't know what color that's going to be yet. And we need oil pressure wire, which is going to be a green wire. So we know, so we got a red wire, a blue wire, a white wire, and a green wire so far. So we'll make these other two some other colors so we don't mix them up.
Alright.
So that should give me what I need out of that. And then we're going to put a new battery wire from the battery up to there. And that one will be one more wire. So we're going to need a plus 12 volt battery wire. So we need one of those two. So we're going to be using a blue wire up here. So we can either have this go here up to the dash, we can have it go to our battery. Oh yeah, I usually only like to have one wire on the battery if I can have it.
Yeah, I know it. I hear that.
So I think I just run 2 hots going up and merge them up with the circuit breaker up there. Easier to trace it too, and if you got to replace the regulator, you just got to hook it up to the circuit breaker here up on
Okay.
top. See up here, circuit breaker up on the dash.
Circuit breaker.
So you just have to hook your regulator, that would be on the end of the generator down here. You have one wire coming off. You know, these 2 wires, the armature and field go to your regulator, everything's off here.
Right.
And then you have a red wire that comes off of here before it goes to the battery.
Okay.
And we'll just put that up to your circuit breaker, so you have to run one wire. You can either run it all the way through here, or you just go right up the front of the frame to it. It's up to you.
It's up to you, however you want to do it.
Well, we're going to have these wires already hooked up, so we can, you can just,
So you got to put one more wire on these?
if you're going to have a different regulator, if that one
Oh,
doesn't work,
that one doesn't work. Okay,
yeah,
so.
we'll have to make it as simple as I can. The easiest thing for you to do is just take the blue wires coming out of here, which goes to the battery. That's over there.
Yeah.
Hook it right to your new regulator, and it'll work.
Okay.
Everything else would work too. Okay, so we're trying to make it as foolproof as possible for you later. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wires we got to put in the harness right now. So we're going to have one big harness coming from here up to your gas tank. So I'm going to figure up all that right now and get that part done.
No.
Did you see him break it? We have evidence that you broke that.
The set screw here is not tight.
Yeah, so you broke it. I told you broke it.
Mm.
Where'd you get that piece of crap? See, when you let people use your tools, they break them. Are you filming that, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're in trouble now. But nobody knows who he is. Did you get the part that this is an 18mm metric nut on your Harley Davidson Knucklehead?
No.
Oh, okay. Then we won't tell anybody.
I think it's a 3/4.
It's a secret. We won't tell anybody. And that case needs to be ground about a 1/2 inch away, so you can even get a wrench in there. All right, that's tight. So now all that, just put that wire back there so it looks pretty.
Yeah. Should have done it again.
Yeah. Why didn't that guy do that? Okay,
Too many beers.
Too many beers?
Too many beers.
Blame it on beer again.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have a lock for that either, do we? Where's that container I brought up? Had all the locks in it. That'd be a number 10 lock. I don't know why these don't look like number 10 locks to me. I don't think these are number 10. This is a horrible number 10 lock because it doesn't fit. I didn't raise that bike high enough. That hurt. Okay, all that to get a lock washer. That was a lot of pain to get a lock washer. If I keep having to do these big nuts, I'm going to have to go get a real wrench.
Should I mount the backing plate up to the carburetor and put 2 punch marks where the center line of the holes would be for the choke mount?
If you want to, yeah.
Do you have a center punch?
No,
No, what do you use?
center punch.
You have it in your pocket?
No, it's all there by the milling machine. Well, you're not going to find it.
Alright. I'll wait.
Alright. Alright.
It's a lot cleaner.
If you put a little zip tie right there, it'll hold it in better.
Yeah.
So, otherwise it just sits like that. I already had these moved down out of the way. If I bend that wire a little tighter, it'll hold itself a little bit better. Okay, so we get all this wired, that's wired. So now you get that neutral switch wired on the background, and we got to figure out what color wire we're going to use. So, clip that off and we'll figure it out.